Hey everyone, how you doing? It's Marla. Hopefully everybody is doing well. This is going to be a very quick video. Somebody asked me how I deal with the white cast from mineral sunscreen. I'm just going to show you what I do. You may like to do yours a little differently, but this is how I handle having a mineral sunscreen that even though they tell you it's transparent, it still gives you a white cast. I am halfway in the process of dressing and I have most of my makeup on. I have my eye makeup and my mascara and a little bit of a primer to even out my skin tone. The way I handle, obviously if I was going to work and I wasn't going to be outside a lot, I probably really wouldn't do it this way. I would probably put just a touch of mineral sunscreen under my makeup and then just leave it at that. But if you're going somewhere where you're going to be outside, or me, I walk my dogs a lot during the day. I am out in the sun a lot. I really want to make sure my skin is protected, but I don't want to look like a ghost. So I first make sure I get a mineral sunscreen that is very transparent. And I love this one. This is the one I keep talking about. It's from Gabriel Cosmetics. It's a reef safe mineral sunscreen, broad spectrum, SPF 50, water resistant, 80 minutes. The reason I like this sunscreen is it goes on very, I guess the best way to describe it is moussey, fluffy. It feels like you're putting shaving cream on your face rather than a paste. I've had mineral sunscreens that were very pasty. They're very hard to work with. This one is super easy to work with. I would say as close to transparent as possible. However, I do put on a lot of sunscreen. So what I normally do is, you know the drill, because I've talked about this before. I get a darker foundation than my skin tone. The one I like to use, it's cheap, it's really creamy and very nice. It's the moisturizing foundation stick from Ulta. And what I do is I start out by putting this on my face, and I know it looks dark, but this is what I do every day. So I put this around my face. And right now I have my concealer on, a little bit of eye makeup and mascara, and like I said, some primer and my lipstick. So my nose, some up around here. Okay, so I have that on first. Then I take my sunscreen and a brush, and I really kind of blend it in to that foundation I just put on. Make sure I get it right under my eyes so I don't get burned under my eyes. Put some up here on my forehead, down this side. And then on this side, blend that all in. Get that way back to my ear. Okay, and then again, I go back with the darker foundation just to lighten it up one more time. Okay, make sure that's all blended in. And then from here on in, I use mainly powders. So I'm gonna get my bronzer right here, and I'm gonna put a little bit of that on to kind of get rid of some of that shine. There you go. Okay, and then I just get a transparent powder, and I really like the one from Clinique, and I just put that on a powder puff to try to get rid of the excess shine I have on my face from the mineral sunscreen. And I try not to move what I've already put down. It's just a matter of kind of tapping over what I just put down. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of this powder also under my eye area and on my nose and mouth. Okay. So that is it. Now, obviously, it's not exactly the way I would normally want it. If I was going out to dinner or something like that, I wouldn't pile this much on. I'm gonna put a little blush on this too. That's pretty much what I do. I have a lot of sunscreen on right now. I feel like it's pretty much sealed in with the powder, and this is what my skin looks like. Got a little bit of shine going on, nothing terrible, nothing that I would be embarrassed about, being outside with. If I was at a party, I would always wear a hat outside in the sun anyway, but That's how I handle the white cast. Now I could even make this darker. If I added more of my foundation, I could even give myself more of a tan look, but I kind of just leave it at this. That's how I handle the white cast of a mineral sunscreen. Two things: I make sure I get a mineral sunscreen that is very fluffy in consistency, almost like shaving cream, which the one from Gabriel is. And then I use a much darker foundation, usually a cream stick I like. I don't like liquid foundation as much because it gets a little messier. And this is an extremely wonderful foundation, especially if you live in a dry climate. It is very moisturizing. It's cheap. I think it's only $9. And if you can find your shade, it's really a great deal on a foundation, the one from Ulta. That's it, guys. I'll leave a link for these products down in my description box. Take care. I hope this helped. Bye-bye from Marla.